Have you ever pondered the concept of universal consciousness? A fascinating notion that we, as part of a grand cosmic dance, select our earthly experiences. From the humble blade of grass to the mighty elephant, each life form is a unique manifestation of this universal consciousness. But if this is the case, why don't we remember our past lives? What if we told you that forgetting is part of the grand design, a necessary step to fully immerse ourselves in the experience of life? Imagine the Earth, a barren land of molten rock and swirling gases 4.5 billion years ago. A celestial sphere in the vast cosmic expanse, devoid of life, devoid of consciousness. However, within this tumultuous crucible of heat and pressure, the seeds of life were taking root. The first single-cell organisms, our most ancient ancestors, emerged from this fiery chaos. Tiny microscopic life forms seemingly insignificant in the grand scheme of the universe, yet they held within them the spark of consciousness. This spark, though dim and flickering, was the beginning of something incredible, something monumental, the dawn of life. As eons passed, these single-cell organisms began to evolve, to grow, to adapt. They formed colonies, complex structures, and eventually multicellular organisms. Each step along this journey, each twist and turn of evolution, was driven by that initial spark of consciousness. From the depths of the oceans to the highest mountain peaks, life began to flourish in all its myriad forms. The Earth teemed with a dazzling array of creatures, each one a unique expression of the universal consciousness. From the smallest insect to the largest mammal, from the simplest plant to the most complex tree, each was a part of this grand tapestry of life. And within each life form, within each blade of grass, each branch on a tree, each bumblebee, and each elephant, the same consciousness was present. It shaped their experiences, their challenges, and their outcomes. It guided their growth and their evolution. Yet in all its wisdom, this universal consciousness did not allow these life forms to remember their past lives. For memory of the past could tarnish the purity of their present experiences. Every moment was fresh, every experience new. Their lives were not marred by the shadows of the past, but shone brightly with the light of the present. From the simplest forms of life, we evolved, each stage a different experience, each life a different story. Fast forward a few billion years, and life begins to crawl out of the oceans. As the millennia roll on, the planet becomes a grand stage for the evolution of complex organisms. These organisms, each unique in form and function, begin to shape and define the world as we know it. From the smallest insect to the largest mammoth, life pulsates with a rhythm that's as old as the Earth itself. Each organism, each life is a symphony in the grand orchestra of existence. They are all players in the great dance of life, twirling, spinning, and evolving in an endless ballet of change and adaptation. As life evolves, so does its complexity. The first cells band together, forming multicellular organisms. These organisms, in turn, evolve into the first vertebrates, their spines a testament to the relentless march of evolution. From the depths of the oceans, life dares to venture onto the land. The first amphibians make their cautious debut, their moist skin glistening in the sun. Reptiles follow, their scaly bodies a testament to their resilience and adaptability. With the rise of reptiles comes the age of dinosaurs, a period that showcases the sheer power and grandeur of life. But even the mighty dinosaurs eventually succumb to the relentless forces of evolution and the unforgiving hand of extinction. In the wake of the dinosaurs' departure, mammals seize the opportunity to flourish. They evolve into a myriad of forms, each more complex and specialized than the last. From the humble shrew to the majestic elephant, mammals redefine what it means to be alive. Finally, the dawn of human beings. We appear late in the grand timeline of life, but our impact is profound. We learn to harness fire, invent tools, build societies, and ponder our place in the cosmos. Yet despite our seeming dominance, we are but a single note in the grand symphony of life. We are a single thread in the intricate tapestry of existence, woven together by the loom of time and the spindle of evolution. And so, we stand today, as humans, at the pinnacle of evolution, or so we believe. Being human, we often forget that we are not the end, but a chapter in the grand story of life. We're a mere blip on the cosmic timeline, yet our experience is rich, complex, and undeniably unique. This journey we call the human experience is a fascinating tapestry woven from countless threads of joy, sorrow, triumph, and adversity. As we navigate the seas of existence, we're shaped by the winds of challenges that test our resilience and the tranquil breezes of moments that bring us joy. We marvel at the beauty of a sunset, grapple with the intricacies of love, and wrestle with the mysteries of our own consciousness. These are the hallmarks of the human journey, the experiences that define us. But consider this. What if we're not just passive observers on this ride, but active participants in its design? What if we could choose the contours of our lives, the peaks and valleys of our experiences? This isn't about disregarding the role of chance or undermining the value of struggle. It's about embracing the possibility of our consciousness being more than a mere spectator. Imagine a reality where consciousness isn't confined to the human form. What if it could also inhabit a blade of grass, a branch on a tree, a bumblebee, or an elephant? Each of these forms of life, each of these experiences carries its own unique perspective, its own unique challenges and triumphs. In such a reality, forgetting our past lives wouldn't be a flaw but a feature. It would prevent the experience of the flesh or the root or the fur or the claws from being tarnished by past memories. It would allow each experience to be fresh, to be new, to be untainted. But what if we could choose? What if this human experience is but one choice among many? Dive into the realm of possibilities where you are not bound by the confines of human existence. Picture a world where you can choose to experience life as a blade of grass, a branch on a tree, a bumblebee, or an elephant. A world where the essence of universal consciousness becomes tangible, allowing us to handpick our earthly experiences, challenges, and outcomes. Sounds like a fantasy, doesn't it? But what if this is more than just a whimsical thought? What if it's a fundamental aspect of our existence? The idea that we choose our experiences isn't new. Many ancient philosophies and modern theories hint at it, suggesting that our souls or consciousness are eternal and that we select our earthly journeys for growth, learning, or simply experiencing the richness of life in all its forms. Now, why would we choose a certain experience? Why would a universal consciousness decide to be a blade of grass, or a bumblebee, or an elephant? The answer is as diverse as life itself. Each form of life offers a unique perspective, a unique set of experiences. A blade of grass experiences the world differently than an elephant. It's about diversity in experience, about seeing the world through different lenses, and about learning and growing in ways we can't even begin to fathom. But why don't we remember our past lives? Why don't we recall being a blade of grass or an elephant in a previous existence? The answer is simple. Forgetting is a gift. In forgetting our past lives, we are given the opportunity to fully immerse ourselves in our current experiences. We are free to live, to be, without the weight of past lives influencing our current journey. We are free to experience the world anew, with fresh eyes and an open heart. Perhaps in forgetting, we find the freedom to fully live, to fully be. This is the beauty of existence, the beauty of choice, and the beauty of forgetting. As we continue our journey through the cosmos, let's remember to appreciate the diversity of life and the richness of our experiences. After all, they might just be the choices we've made. So, we circle back to the beginning, to the question of universal consciousness. Let's take a moment to ponder on it, to absorb the cosmic marvel that is life on Earth. From the dawn of life through the march of evolution, to the vast array of human experiences, what we've explored is a journey that spans billions of years, countless forms and infinite experiences. And in this grand tapestry of existence, we've entertained the fascinating idea that we, as universal consciousness, choose our experiences. Whether we dwell in the roots of a tree, the wings of a bumblebee, the skin of an elephant, or the mind of a human, we choose. We choose the challenges, the triumphs, the lessons. Our past lives, though forgotten, shape the texture of our present, and our choices today pave the way for the possibilities of tomorrow. It's an enticing thought, isn't it? That we're not simply passengers on this journey of life, but the very architects of it. That we're not merely observing the universe, but actively participating in its unfolding story. And while this idea might seem overwhelming, it's also profoundly empowering. As we delve into the depths of our own consciousness, we realize that we are not just a part of the universe, but the universe is a part of us. In the grand dance of life, we are both the dancers and the dance, the experiencers and the experience. Such is the wonder of universal consciousness.